Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fakes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the right. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Touchdown, Tennessee! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds his tight end. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Morris. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Big House, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 11 over UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Grab near the marker, it's Bussey. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. Running into the open space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Well, the offense is...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Punt is in the air. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Hawkins. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. And they get him down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the heat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying play action. There's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown ball! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff to the single back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
And the Vols will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That's caught. It's Alexander. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alexander. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick release by the QB. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmaking.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On third down, he drops to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
And And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Jukes his way for more. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Vols will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. Into the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because you're trailing by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into, and that's what happened on that last play. Nice job getting the INT.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Quick handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 28 over UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give as they work on that clock. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. He's got it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Vols are threatening in the red zone. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Now improvising. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Snagged in the middle, it's Bussey.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he ends up taking a safety.
And you practice the 2-minute drill all week long, and you dream about making those big plays. And how about this defense coming up big, shutting down this offense? The offense has a chance to go make this a game, maybe go win the football game. And the defense does their job, does their part, makes the big safety, and now receiving the football and putting one nail in the coffin.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.